also bring that into. So I'm welcoming everyone tonight for this 11/11 Gateway preparation. It's going to be a bit of a teaching, like I say, and an understanding and an activation. So I'd like to get started with just everyone relax the shoulders, relax the neck muscles, turn the head a little bit to the left, turn the head a little bit to the right. Make sure that the feet are nicely anchored, and we want to be very relaxed as we welcome in these master beings. And so I'm going to just get you to move into stillness and take advantage of essence that's going to be coming in. I've been connecting since the conference with the higher beings. I'm a lot longer each day. So you'll be able to feel this essence that's going to come through in the stillness that I bring in around your bodies, around the crown, around the throat, and around the heart. These are the areas that I want you to be able to be in feeling of the essence. Okay, so yachi korobariache anamani by Kiri Shirano. The light languages are going to be bringing you into the essence of the presence coming around. And so I'm just going to get all of you listeners together in initiation. I'm going to bring in the divine stillness so that all of us can move into our own higher soul's essence and allow its presence to move through the body and become a part of your own heartbeat. I'm bringing in this master message tonight that's going to connect through a beautiful thread of light, of a harmonic wave, of your own soul essence, connecting to my soul essence, and all others who are listening. We are all going to be interconnected and aligning and balancing one another through the stillness. And this thread is of diamond light crystal frequencies, and it moves into all the crown chakras and delicately pours into all the pineal crystals to still the mind and to bring in the presence of the Master's love. Ariachi iyu wiyaturu okorabarana. Ariachi yatirano. Just want you to breathe in that stillness and let it bathe the top of the heads. I amariachi inchuku korabarayatarana. I bring you an infinite particle strand to activate the electromagnetic fields that are around the head, heart, hands, and feet. Anchoring the feet as you are nicely grounded and anchored. The body is relaxing. The mind is going into stillness and acceptance of these masters of dimensions beyond that are quietly moving into all of our ethereal bodies. Our outer fields are being bathed with the crystal frequencies that is showering the planet at this time. Your solar chakras are being infused of the highest intelligences. Ye Aishirono to feel and activate the electromagnetic pulse within the heart chakra. In Inchi Inshu Yudonoba Hadana to enlighten all bodies, all minds, all souls on this planet into the fifth dimensional frequency of light consciousness. It is the highest essence of consciousness, of a presence of your own higher soul that is overshadowing you now, preparing you now, invoking you now with its light and its love, amplifying your fields of the outer body for this 11th month that is soon arriving, is gathering in a momentous flow of the fifth dimensional consciousness and radiating all grid lines, ley lines, and vortices on this planet for our highest, holiest godliness, Christ consciousness, and infinite all source of oneness consciousness arriving on the 11, 11, 11 gateway in the Ishu Kodabana, highest vibration of three pillars of light, and Ichi Kukuryatanana, where the essence of your master soul will be activated into the oneness vibration of these three columns, intertwining, integrating, and infusing the ley lines, grid lines, vortices on Gaia into all of her kingdoms. So that you will move into your own master codes of light that will be awakened on that sacred day. Every footprint, every hand movement, every eye gazing, and every eardrop of listening will be acutely amplified from this very hour onward, so that you may all be moving into the reality consciousness in the Chukwabaya, and the awareness and acceptance of the body, mind, and soul will be shifting and transmitting as your outer body's fields and their electromagnetic forces of the new diamond essence that is arriving onto all of Gaia's ley lines and grid lines that have the etched imprints in her hieroglyphs, temples, crystal temples below the ocean floors, and megaliths will all be igniting of this diamond vibration of the holiest of holiest frequencies. This very sacred timeline is now arriving for the sacred moment of varying dimensions of timelines, tapping into all of these temples, into all the kingdoms on the planet. And we must be in alignment, in balance, and activated of our own Master Soul's essence for this upcoming 11, 11, 11 gateway. I am delivering a master's message so that you would be prepared for the highest shift in your own soul consciousness, arriving into the oneness of light consciousness. You must begin to clear, cleanse, and purify the outer fields continually for your soul to higher soul reconnection, reclaiming of your originating intelligent light seeds held in dormancy, now awakening. I am gifting you and creating a new vibration of light that will connect into the heartbeat. So that daily it will dilute and gently dissolve those thought forms in the Ichikurabaya that have been housing lowering vibrations within the body and the mind. And it will now radiate a brightness of a new knowing, a new being, and a new oneness of all that you are. An Ichirono, Hakishirono, Chironomaya, and Chirono. 3 consciousness fields of the body, mind, and soul child have begun swimming and particulating light particles into every cell of all bodies. And as the brain waves begin to particulate, light protons in every cell of your being, in the systems of the chakra body and chakra head, you will begin activating the higher vibrations as your mind begins incepting and letting go of the old programs of thinking, eating, and sleeping, introducing heightened energies of light into the tissues, into the cellular molecular structure that enhances all chakras within the spinal column in all areas for your transformational vibrations of soul consciousness to begin activating and aligning. Like that you could about you should know there are higher protons of light arriving in plasma fields on this planet. And these higher masters of light that are accompanying many of you who are moving into higher states of consciousness have already begun amplifying your inner mind into an awareness of the light mind. So the new process of shifting into higher thought forms of your divine mastermind is already communicating and operating and flowing through more and more of your mechanisms and systems of the body, mind, and soul. You are transforming and you are transitioning into heightened awareness of your own master soul and its essence more than you know. We are the masters of light surrounding you at all times. We are sweeping, clearing, and continually cleansing the etheric body, the auric bodies fields. So that new grid lines will be settling into your outer holographic fields. And we continue removing and refueling new essences of new light particles in your outer grid fields. The Chikuroba, it is this seeping in of the new light waves that is awakening the awareness and acceptance into your own soul-like codes. Ama Arishi, and this is awakening and purging shadow selves, hidden selves of your own soul self. Ichiruro, they must be infused with love. They must be released of karma and trauma, battles of their timelines. So infusing them with love, they move into a higher grid system beyond and back home. And you will be infused and fueled within your heart, within your holiest of holy soul being, with light particles that will be blended and amplified upon each removal of these hidden selves and shadow selves and old essences from this timeline and all other timelines, both within the body and in the outer body's fields. You are rebuilding, reconstructing, and revitalizing your entire human structure. While your own soul awakening will be filling you with light essences. And these light essences will begin activating light codes for you to accept and accept within these next few weeks. While you are continually aligning, cleansing and purifying, balancing and adjusting your inner body chakra fields to the outer body fields. I am hearing and feeling the masters, star elders and star nations and star beings who are moving higher frequencies of heightened systems into your passageways and grid systems that you are flowing through and floating into in your journey state, sleep state, and meditation state. And many of you are moving onto the sacred portals on the planet where you once walked as crystallite soul beings. Your own essence within your higher mind has been connecting to these star beings who are quietly assisting your journey for all to be transformed into reality consciousness on the 1111 gateway. 3 pillars of light awakening from the heavens to ignite fifth dimensional consciousness. That Bakaishiyu Loba, I have seen 3 elders. I have seen 3 star nations projecting their star seeds within all of those awakening souls of light beings of who you are. Your own journey has been placed before to teach you Kurama, and now it is being activated in crystalline grid systems within your body systems, in your outer body systems, in your ethereal body systems, so that you, in your heightened awareness, on that 11, 11, 11, sacred, holiest alignment of three conscious pillars, of three consciousness fields, will align into your higher states of consciousness, into your own crystal soul seeds. Iman and Chi, we in the realms of truth will be assisting in the infusion into your outer and inner grid systems with the powers of light that will bring healing transmissions to enable you to activate your own heightened abilities and intelligences into your star systems. And we will be invoking all vibrations of divine essences into all outer fields in this next 10 days, preparing you, awakening you, adjusting you. And we are not just masters from the dimensions beyond. We are not just star nations, star elders, star beings. No, Mahadishu, you have seen us, child, as water beings that are dancing on waterfronts. We are dancing on the ocean waves, incepting your higher body's light codes that are floating in other areas of other grid systems, of other portals, and crystal formations of crystalline essences are rebuilding quietly your outer grid systems so that you may be harmonically attuned and aligned into the crystalline essences of intelligences from the water beings, from the root races, and from the crystal kingdoms of megalith rock formations. They too are the kingdoms of the planet that are being adjusted, aligned, and awakened on this planet. The crystal water beings have been cleansing, washing, and purifying the residue of the threads that have been holding your minds in Inchukurabaya. And now, in this awe-inspiring month arriving, your heightened intelligences of your highest soul minds will be shifting your consciousness. In Inchukurabana, the crown chakra, the pineal crystal seeds, the inner mind's eye, the inner ear, will all become embellished by the holiest of holies light fields. In Chukurabaya, wherever you are, in ceremony or in a sacred circle of oneness or in stillness, your own amplification of your own human body will become cleansed and purified by these three pillars of light of the holiest of holy, God Creator consciousness, the essence of the intelligences of the Christ consciousness in another pillar, and the third, infinite divine all source of highest light crystal vibrations will be pouring upon the planet, and the holy divine essence of all three consciousness powers of love, of light, of healing will be transmuting and activating all abilities and gifts back into their originating star seeds of star elders and star nations and ancient star systems. For when the Holy Christ consciousness arrives onto the planet, this will be most assuredly an empowering vibration of love into your hearts, into your minds, into your souls. Your own awakening soul have already begun tapping into these crystal kingdoms and crystal grid systems as the blue plasma rays have been transmitting light fields within your own systems, while the gamma waves have been igniting the planet's kingdoms of consciousness to prepare her for the infinite arrival of oneness of three pillars of consciousness, of star beings, star essence, star nations, to fuel all grid systems in all ethereal bodies. Your soul journeys are becoming crystallized into this massive crystalline universal grid, which be harmonically attuned to all crystal light souls. And all will reach into their heads, into their hearts, into the chakra body, chakra minds, to accept and become the truth of their soul journey. And move into oneness, a consciousness that is of love, centering from the heart, anchoring from the feet into Gaia, transmitting from the palm chakras onto one another. And all that is just is. Infinities of systems of light codes. The sacred rock formations on the planet, the sacred ley lines and grid lines, their essence, their hieroglyphs, pictograms, and old etchings of symbols, numbers, programs will be shaking and activating your soul seeds. You need the moment you arrive into your higher master soul's essence, the moment your own soul body becomes lit up by your master code of light. You will feel the star elders speaking in harmonic waveforms within your entire bodies that will be shaking and shimmering in oneness. As the toning vibrations, they are that will you be accepting, infusing, acknowledging in all kingdoms, in all elements, that will begin healing every aspect of your human anatomy. You will be purified and amplified by the star elders, star nations, star beings that are formatting grid systems on the planet surrounding these three gateways, three pillars of light codes. These star elders and star beings will be walking in spirit, child, around each of you. Even in the sleep state, within your dreamscapes, so that you are attuning to their telepathic consciousness fields and telepathic frequencies will be synchronizing your hearts, your minds, and your souls, preparing you for that beginning hour of 11, 11, 11. I'm under you, a portal of 3 gateways, activating oneness consciousness onto this planet. And there will be healings. There will be tears flowing down the cheeks of children as the elevation of the soul awakens and the light crystal codes become in full oneness consciousness as the body, mind, and soul becomes oneness. No more separation, no more duality. Ekawa, you will be infused and elated by the holiest Jesus Master Consciousness. Its godliness presence of love will invoke information to some, healing to others, and recognition to many others who walked and taught and were healed by his vibration. And this divine feminine consciousness will begin bathing the entire planet of light essences that will be pouring onto the rock formations, desert sands, hidden caverns and caves, into ocean floors where there are known and unknown temples that will begin to shake and shimmer and crack open their oneness consciousness of light fields that will be tapping into your soul seeds as they are awakening. These new kingdoms of light essences will all be reality consciousness transforming. In Amanayata, Ichi Kurabana, Ichi, all will be traversing from all gateways and all systems on the planet. And during this 11, 11, 11 gateway, create a hoop of oneness in a ceremony so that you may all shift one another and transmit your light, your love, your crystalline essence onto the entire planet, into all of her kingdoms, into all of her elements. We are growing into the 5th dimensional consciousness. We are unifying our essences into higher states of freedom. And it is through stillness that we are feeling the essence of love, preparing, knowing, and breathing in all energies of all words that are spoken to you in your quiet stillness states. Inchukoba inchi inchudu churuno. Ahadana will leave you now in the essence of light purifications, in the essence of aligning your own outer fields into a highest state of clarity and clarification, that all that is within your outer field is your own soul essence. No longer are you housing in your outer grid system other thought forms, other particles of other timelines, of other dimensions. You are in freedom You are floating into clarity of the higher mind, knowing that you are in oneness of your soul to light soul to master soul. And your new soul's journey is arriving into oneness. You are love. You are embraced. You are guided. And you are protected by all these masters of star nations, star elders, and star beings. Your crystallite soul is recognized within you now. We leave you now as you are anchoring this message in preparation for 1111 Gateway of 3 pillars of 3 consciousness of 3 intelligent fields of reality consciousness. What is sure about Cardo one day I do should know Mana Doko Madia and Shudder Yo that got the do my word that attitude to the Kurana is of light vibration. Ugabadi Chirana and it is the Garishana, the word, the Garana that you will hear that should know that will transition. They get you Dodo and transform you. The key back into your soul light being. It is done. You are blessed and you are enlightened in your outer fields. Hold that vibration of that holiest light word and its frequency that is connecting to your inner mind, your inner child, your inner soul, your inner being. And know that you are highest levels of peace. Thank you for joining me tonight for another Telepathic Tuesday of a beautiful message from the masters who speak in words of light, frequencies, and tones and vibrations that allow you to move into your own higher states of freedom. So I look forward to having you join me online on the 1111 Gateway, as I will be sending you a live video and recording of that portal activation in Ayers Rock in Australia. So just move on to my website, iaminfiniteall.com, and you can click on to the information there and register for that through the website. And also the event that we just held of the beautiful gathering of crystal light souls. That on-demand video replay is also online for you who could not make it. You'll be able to attend the full 2-day conference. That is also on the website for you to enjoy and prepare for the 1111 Gateway. You'll have some beautiful teachings on that video that's going to prepare you for the activation that I'll be doing in Australia. It's all good. It's all beautiful. It's all transforming. It's all awakening. It's just so exciting. So we'll see you in Australia. Bye-bye.